today's topic is what is gut health and where have we gone wrong with this very simple thing, which has really turned into a massive problem around the world. So let's take it back to when we're born, probably the most simplest thing we can all relate to. Maybe not remember, but we all relate to this. So traveling down the mother's birth canal, if the mother has had a diet full of different microbes, if her gut and her intestines, even from her mouth, are full of different microbes, then the baby traveling down naturally through the birth canal picks up all these gut microbes. So the natural birthing process is such an important part of giving to our children what we have in the way of microbes. Now, in today's world where we want things faster, quicker, we don't want pain, we don't want to feel things as such anymore. Women are also built differently nowadays. You know, we used to have that typical hourglass figure and that was revered. Now women don't have that, and women aren't wanted to have these beautiful hourglass figures. We don't want hips anymore in women. We want these straight lines like a male has. This is not natural for women because males don't give birth. So women's structure has changed, and I'll go into that a little bit later about our mineral content, because the mineral content builds our bones. If we don't have a mineral content in our soils, then our soils can't give it to our plants. How are we able to generate that in our diet and our nutrition? So coming down through the natural process of birthing, the child will pick up the microbes from the mum, and those microbes last through a lifetime. It's almost like an initiation, a signature that gets imprinted into this child. And it's not only just the microbes, it's the genetic information that those microbes carry. So it's almost like, you know, when we pop a memory stick into the computer, those microbes are genetically memorized on how to behave. So we're talking about cancers, we're talking about Crohn's disease, we're talking about depression, anxiety, Alzheimer's, diabetes. These microbes hold this information. And the more we're learning about it now, the more we're finding that these microbes are the absolute sustenance of life. Now, if we're giving birth through cesarean means, this natural way of birthing isn't happening. So children are coming into the world now picking up the gut microbes of the mum. And even more so are our mothers well endowed with microbes. How are the mothers eating through pregnancy? Are they smoking? Are they drinking? Their mineral content, you know, this is all this information is being passed on to our children. And we can fix it to some degree, but this is a very powerful part of the microbes and where they actually start. You know, where do we get our microbes from? Now, as we go through life, because we have this genetic engineering and we have this genetic information, we all come through into the world with some form of, not disease, but some form of weakness, whether it be digestive, whether it be a mechanical issue with bone growth. And we can pick this up. We can do a lot of good by bringing in these foods.